And so let me ask you a question. What platforms one should use?
Well, if you have a podcast, you should use Castmagic.
Uh-huh. Castmagic. Okay.
Okay, because
Uh-huh.
Castmagic has all these
Castmagic.
has all the
Cast.
capabilities. So I'm
Uh-huh.
stacking my
Okay.
software and tools I use. But the thing, what I'm going to start measuring is going, okay, look, any tool that I use needs to provide an ROI. If it's not, it's done,
Yes.
right? An ROI could
Yes.
be buying back time or it could be getting
Uh-huh.
business. So
Yeah.
I use Castmagic for every podcast episode gets uploaded. It creates the transcription. It creates it create. So, but what I was just using it very minimally. But what the
Another
thing,
one is, by the way, Descript. I
yeah,
just wanted to say that word too. Descript. I know in my team uses Descript, which takes the ums and ahs out and really puts it, nicely. Are these very similar, by the way? I don't know. Maybe
well,
I'll
this says
check
more
that.
for the content creation side of it.
I
So
see.
like
Okay, okay.
creating like a newsletter, a blog post, catching cool. If
Oh,
you're
okay.
interviewing somebody, it might catch a cool like quote, and then it will do quotes in
Ah,
parentheses. Then you can create pictures and static and
okay,
memes
okay.
for social media. So
Oh,
like,
wow. Okay.
yeah. So
Hmm.
my goal now is to become more omnipresent, right? Like Beau is everywhere. Beau
Hmm.
is everywhere, talking
Yeah.
about SBA, talking about buying business, talking about tax strategy,
Yes.
right? And then the webinars feed it. Then the webinars, hey, not only am I going to get people there live, but then every time I repurpose, it's just going to grow, grow and grow and grow. Before you know it,
Totally.
instead
Totally.
of 5,000 people knowing you, 100,000 people know you, then 1 million people know you.
Yes.
And then,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so that's the goal. The more people that know you, know, like, and trust you, they go, hey,
I
Vinny's
agree.
got a
Yeah.
course on, you know, getting your first residential assisted living. Oh, hey,
Yes.
let's take
Yes.
this because
Yes.
we're going to, boom. And then you run paid ads. The
Yeah,
best,
that's right.
best ads to run are, based on what I've learned from some people, or
Yeah.
it's not you promoting, it's your
Yes.
student promoting. Hey, I was in Vinny's
Exactly.
residential assisted living startup, accelerator program. I ended
Yeah.
up I ended up getting into my first residential assisted living facility. It's now 90% occupied. I'm crushing it. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to get the next one, right? Like that's an ad you run and social proof and like for me,
Totally. Totally.
recently
Yeah.
funded deals, all that kind of stuff. And so you have to take it seriously. And I think spending an hour a day
Yeah.
is well worth it to focus on your
So
brand and
true.
your content.
I agree with you 1000%. But let me ask you a question. I know a lot of people who follow us, there are so many techniques to repurpose. And the one that I have really found out is through Opus Pro. Opus Pro or Opus dot Pro, I think is the one. And inside, you could connect your socials and then from the cuts that AI does, and you could trim it up and down and everything, and then also do the scribing. From there, you could choose which platforms, whatever that cut is, you could put it right from that platform. It gives you four different choices to make the whole rewriting of the whole script, the interior message and the subject line interesting, catchy, serious, something else. There are four, I think.
Yeah.
So that way you could intrigue people, to get into that hook which we were talking about. Huh? Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so putting the plan together so every day with the least effort, you now have it going out, the
Yes.
best content going out on multiple platforms.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and that's how you start building that omnipresence because you're everywhere